Good morning, my dear. I want you to take a slow breath in, and as you do, gently allow yourself to settle into this present moment. You are here now. That is enough. This time is for you. It's not for your to-do list, not for the world's demands, not even for fixing anything. It's simply for you, to connect with yourself in love, in peace, and in kindness. So often we rush into the day carrying heavy thoughts and leftover emotions from yesterday. We try to be strong, to carry it all, to prove we're okay. But right now, you don't need to prove anything. This space is safe. You are safe. In this moment, you are completely loved just as you are. There's nothing you need to change to earn that love. You already have it. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind slow down. Let your heart take a breath. You are enough even when you feel like you're not doing enough. You are enough even when things feel unclear or uncertain. Many people wake up each morning with fear or worry sitting heavy on their chest. They wonder if today will bring change, if something will finally feel different, if the sadness will lift, if they will feel good enough. But I want you to know, the change doesn't come from trying harder or being perfect. It begins with one soft thought, one new belief, one small willingness to try a different way. And the most powerful way to begin is to return to yourself. When you start your day with love for your body, your heart, your mind, you open the door for the universe to meet you there. You say to the world, I matter, my feelings matter, my peace matters. If you've been feeling disconnected from yourself or weighed down by life's noise, know that this is your turning point. It doesn't have to be loud or dramatic, just quiet and real. That's all it takes. A moment of truth between you and you. You have already taken the first step by showing up today. And I want to remind you that your inner world is more powerful than anything outside you. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not anyone's opinion of you. You are light. You are life. And every part of you is worthy of love. Let's start today with a new thought, a healing thought. I am willing to love myself. Say it softly without pressure. Let it rise in your heart. I am willing to love myself. Not because I am perfect, not because I've done everything right, but because love is my truth. Love is my starting point. Love is where I come home. And as you walk through your day, return to this thought again and again. Whisper it when fear rises. Say it when doubt creeps in. Let it guide your actions, your choices, your words. I am willing to love myself. And in that love, all things begin to heal. You are not alone. You never were. You are being guided. You are being held. You are safe to begin again. Sometimes we wonder why life feels so hard, why we feel empty, tired, or stuck. Often it's because we've forgotten how to truly connect with ourselves. We look outside for approval, for love, for someone to tell us we're doing okay. But the truth is, what we're looking for out there can only be found within. Many people carry old thoughts like, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve love, or something's wrong with me. These thoughts are just habits. They are not who you are. But when we think them over and over again, they start to feel real. They shape our emotions, our energy, even our health. The body listens to every word we think. When we feed it thoughts of fear or unworthiness, we can feel it physically, in our tiredness, our aches, our tension. The good news is, just as we learned these old thoughts, we can unlearn them. And we do this gently, with patience and kindness. There is no rush, no pressure, no need to be perfect. You are learning a new way of thinking, one that supports your peace and helps you feel more like yourself again. I want you to take a moment and ask yourself gently, what am I telling myself each day? What is the story I repeat in my mind? If that story is full of blame, fear, or judgment, it's time to write a new one. A story that uplifts you. A story that reminds you of your value, your beauty, your inner strength. You don't need to have it all figured out. You only need to be willing. The willingness to shift your thinking is enough to start a new chapter. And when we change our thoughts, our life begins to change. You are not powerless. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are growing. You are learning. You are remembering who you really are. And who you are is someone deeply worthy of love, worthy of rest, worthy of joy. Say to yourself, I choose to think kind thoughts. I choose thoughts that support me. I choose to see myself through the eyes of love. You may not believe it fully at first, and that's okay. Just keep choosing. Keep showing up. With each new thought, you send healing through your mind, your heart, your body. Imagine waking up and thinking, today I support myself. Today I speak gently to myself. Today I choose peace. These small shifts create big change over time. You begin to feel lighter, more grounded, more hopeful. And that hope becomes a light that leads you forward. You are not your fear. You are not your doubt. You are love. And the more you choose loving thoughts, the more that love will shape your life. You have the power to begin again right here, right now. And I am here with you every step of the way. When you start to truly love yourself, everything begins to feel different. You feel more stable inside, even when life gets messy outside. You stop needing everyone else to make you feel good, because you learn how to give that feeling to yourself. Self-love isn't just about saying nice things to yourself. It's about choosing yourself again and again. It's about listening to your needs, saying no when something doesn't feel right, letting go of people or habits that keep you small. It's about realizing that your well-being is not selfish, it's essential. Think about a flower. It can only bloom if it's watered, if it gets light, if its roots are cared for. You are no different. You don't thrive on pressure and criticism. You thrive on love. You bloom with kindness. Sometimes people confuse self-love with arrogance or pride, but true self-love is quiet, humble, and gentle. It says, I matter. It says, I'm doing my best. It says, I'm allowed to take care of myself. When you start thinking this way, your whole energy changes. You become calmer. You begin to attract better people, better choices, better experiences, because you are no longer acting from fear or need. You're acting from fullness. And the beautiful thing is, when you fill yourself with love, you have more to give to others, not less. Take a moment now. Put your hand over your heart and say softly, I choose to love myself. Feel how those words shift something inside you. They may feel strange or unfamiliar, and that's okay. New thoughts take time to become natural, but every time you say them, you're watering your own garden. Every time you repeat them, you're building a new habit, one based in love instead of fear. And the more you do it, the more you begin to believe it. One day you'll look in the mirror and smile, not because everything's perfect, but because you've learned to be kind to yourself. And even if there are parts of you that feel broken or lost, you can still love yourself. You can still offer a soft thought. You can still say, I'm here, I care, I won't give up on you. That is the beginning of deep healing. That is the power of self-love. Say it again. I choose to love myself. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to see my worth. You don't need to earn it. You already have it. Just by being here. Just by breathing. Just by being you. Look into your own eyes, even if only in your mind, and say, I love you. These 3 little words hold more power than we realize. So many of us go through life avoiding our own gaze. We find it easier to look away from ourselves, to focus on others, to stay busy. But healing begins the moment we are willing to truly see ourselves. Mirror work is a simple practice, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do. When you look into your eyes and say kind, loving things, you begin to shift your entire inner world. You're speaking directly to the part of you that needs love the most, the child within, the heart that's been bruised, the spirit that's been waiting to be seen. At first, it may feel uncomfortable. You might even feel silly or emotional. That's perfectly okay. That's part of the process. For years, you may have spoken to yourself in ways you'd never speak to someone you love. And now, you're rewriting that story. You're offering something new, acceptance, warmth, and care. Every time you say, I love you, you're building trust with yourself. You're saying, I'm here for you. I won't abandon you. If you don't have a mirror nearby, you can imagine your face. Picture your eyes, your expression, and softly say, I love you. I accept you. I forgive you. These simple words open a space inside you. They create a new path. And over time, the walls you've built around your heart begin to soften. You start to feel a gentle peace where there once was tension. You begin to understand that loving yourself doesn't mean you're ignoring your flaws. It means you're choosing to meet yourself with compassion instead of criticism. You can practice this anytime, first thing in the morning, before bed, or whenever you're feeling unsure. Each moment is an opportunity to return to yourself. Look in your eyes and remind yourself that you matter, that you're enough, that you are lovable right now, not later, not when things are perfect, but in this very moment. Say it with kindness. I am learning to love the person I see in the mirror. You don't have to rush the process. Love grows with patience. Some days will be easier than others. But no matter how you feel, you can always choose to come back to love. Your mirror is not your enemy. It's your friend. It reflects more than your face. It reflects your willingness to grow. And the more you use it to speak love, the more you begin to feel that love from within. Little by little, something shifts. A softness returns. A sense of safety forms. And in that space, healing takes root. You don't need to change who you are. You only need to love who you are. And the mirror is a beautiful place to begin. There comes a time when we have to stop carrying the weight of what once was. We hold on to so much, old stories, past pain, moments we wish we could change. But the truth is, holding on to the past doesn't protect us. It only holds us back. Forgiveness is not about saying what happened was okay. It's not about letting anyone off the hook. It's about setting ourselves free. When we release what has hurt us, we open space inside our hearts for something new to grow. We choose peace over pain. And that is a powerful choice. Many of us have been taught to hold on to guilt, to replay mistakes, to punish ourselves for not being perfect. But you are not meant to suffer forever. You are meant to grow, to learn, to rise. You are allowed to let go of the heavy things. You are allowed to put down the blame, the shame, the regret. Imagine walking a long path while carrying a heavy bag. Every step feels harder than it needs to be. But when you finally set the bag down, you can breathe again. You can move freely. You can enjoy the journey. That's what forgiveness does. It lightens your load. It brings peace where there was pain. If there's something you've been carrying, something that still tugs at your heart or brings tears to your eyes, it's okay to feel it. Give yourself a moment to acknowledge it. You don't need to pretend it didn't happen. But after you felt it, ask yourself gently, am I ready to let this go? Am I ready to choose peace instead of pain? Even if you're not sure how, just being willing is enough to begin. Say to yourself, I let go of the past with love. I am free to move forward. These words can be said quietly, like a whisper to your heart. They are not about forgetting. They are about choosing love instead of holding on to what hurts. Each time you say this affirmation, you send a signal to your body, your mind, and your spirit. I am safe now. I don't have to keep living in yesterday. This practice takes courage, but you are strong enough. Your soul knows how to heal. You don't have to do it all at once. Just take one breath, one step, one loving thought at a time. You may notice old emotions rising as you release. That's okay. Let them pass like waves. You are not your pain. You are not your story. You are the one choosing something better. You are the one creating peace. And every time you let go, you create more space for love, for joy, for life. So today, choose to set yourself free. Let the past rest. Give yourself the gift of peace. You deserve it. You were never meant to live in lack. You were never meant to doubt your worth or question whether you deserve good things. Somewhere along the way, you may have been told that you're not enough, or that abundance is for others, not for you. But that's not true. The truth is, you were born worthy. You were born with a right to love, joy, peace, and prosperity. These are not rewards. They are your natural state. And the moment you begin to believe that, everything begins to shift. Your mind is powerful. The thoughts you repeat shape the way you feel and the way you see the world. When you tell yourself, I can't, I'm not good enough, or nothing ever works out for me, you block the flow of life. You close the door to the good that wants to come in. But when you change those thoughts, even just a little, you open that door again. You say to the universe, I am ready. I am willing. I believe I deserve more. Say to yourself now, I deserve love, success, and joy. I welcome prosperity into my life. Let those words land in your heart. You don't need to know how it will happen. You only need to believe it's possible. Abundance is not something outside of you. It begins inside, with the thoughts you choose, the beliefs you hold, and the love you give yourself. When you think thoughts of lack, your body feels tight. You may feel anxious, afraid, or stuck. But when you think thoughts of abundance, your whole energy changes. You feel open, hopeful, calm. This isn't magic. It's how the mind and body work together. Your body listens to your thoughts. Your life responds to your energy. And you have the power to shift both. If you've been struggling with money, love, or self-worth, begin here. Speak kindly to yourself. Remind yourself daily that you are worthy of good. Write it down. Say it aloud. Think it when you wake up and before you sleep. The more you do this, the more your subconscious begins to believe it. And once that belief takes root, your outer life begins to reflect it. Abundance is not about having everything. It's about knowing that everything you need is already on its way. You don't need to chase it. You only need to prepare for it. You do that by loving yourself, by trusting the process, by believing that the universe is always working in your favor. Say it again. I welcome prosperity into my life. I am ready to receive. I am worthy of all good. Let those words be your new foundation. Let them lead you into a life of peace, joy, and abundance. You are no longer living in lack. You are living in love. And love always attracts more of what is good. Close your eyes for just a moment and bring your attention to your body. Without judgment, without trying to change anything, just notice. Notice your breath. Notice how your body feels. This body of yours, it holds so much. It carries your joy, your stress, your memories, your emotions. And most of the time, we go through life without ever pausing to say thank you. We worry about how it looks or what it lacks, but we forget that it's the very vessel that allows us to experience life. Your body listens to everything you say. Every thought of I'm too much or I'm not enough gets stored somewhere. Sometimes in tension, sometimes in fatigue, sometimes in pain. But here's the beautiful truth. Your body also responds to love. When you begin to speak gently to it, to thank it, to support it with kind thoughts, it begins to heal. The energy of love brings relaxation. It brings balance. It brings peace to places that have been hurting for too long. You don't have to wait until your body is perfect to love it. You don't have to wait until every symptom disappears or until you look a certain way. Love begins now. Healing begins now. Put your hands on your heart or your belly and say softly, I love my body. I am grateful for my body. Every cell in my body responds to love. These words are not just words. They are medicine. They create new patterns. They create harmony where there once was struggle. Imagine your love flowing through your body like gentle light, touching every organ, every muscle, every bone. Let that light soften the places that feel tense. Let it bring ease to the places that feel tired. You are not separate from your body. You and your body are a team. And when you treat it with care, it returns that care to you. Your body doesn't need your judgment. It needs your partnership, your appreciation, your support. Even if you're facing health challenges, even if things feel uncomfortable or uncertain, begin with love. Say to yourself each day, I am open to healing. I trust my body. I send love to every part of me. Let this be your new habit, a habit of kindness, a habit of deep connection. And over time, you may notice small shifts, more energy, more comfort, more calm. That's how healing works. It begins quietly with love. You are not broken. You are not failing. You are healing. You are listening. You are beginning again. Let today be the day you stop fighting your body and start honoring it. Let your thoughts be a safe space where your body feels welcome. And when fear arises, respond with compassion. You have the power to support your own well-being. It starts with love. It starts with now. And your body will thank you over and over again. When we begin the day with gratitude, everything feels different. The problems don't vanish, but our way of seeing them changes. Instead of focusing on what's missing, we notice what's present. We realize that life is still offering us little gifts, moments of beauty, kindness, and quiet joy. Gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a way of thinking. It's a choice to say, even now, even here, I can find something good. You don't need a perfect life to feel grateful. You only need a moment of presence. Look around. Maybe it's the sunlight coming through the window. Maybe it's the sound of your breath. Maybe it's the fact that you made it to this moment, even with all you faced. Gratitude doesn't ask us to ignore our pain. It simply reminds us that pain is not the whole story. When you make gratitude a part of your morning, you invite more blessings into your life. You raise your energy. You align with joy. And the more you focus on what's good, the more good you begin to see. Say aloud, I am grateful for this new day. I welcome all good into my life. Let this be your gentle declaration, your promise to see with fresh eyes, your reminder that life is still unfolding, still offering you chances to grow, to love, to heal. One simple practice you can begin today is writing down 3 things you're thankful for each morning. They don't have to be big. Even something as simple as, I'm grateful for clean water, or I'm grateful for a warm bed, can shift your mood. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to find light in the little things. You can also speak your gratitude aloud when you wake up. Say thank you to your body, your heart, your breath. Thank you to the new day. Thank you to your soul for showing up. Even when life feels heavy, these small expressions of gratitude open your heart. They lift the weight just a little. And that little shift creates room for more peace, more clarity, more love. If you ever feel overwhelmed, return to gratitude. Let it be your anchor, your safe place. When you don't know what to do next, pause and say, thank you. This simple word connects you back to life. It reminds you that you are still here. You are still capable. You are still surrounded by gifts, even if they're hard to see. Make gratitude your companion today. Let it walk with you. Let it soften your heart and expand your joy. Say again, I am grateful for this moment. I welcome all good into my life. The more you say it, the more it becomes your truth. Gratitude doesn't just change how you feel, it changes your future. Because when you are thankful, the universe takes notice, and it begins to send even more blessings your way. Take a gentle breath and let your imagination open. Picture yourself living the life you desire, not someday, not if everything goes right, but right now in your heart. You don't have to figure out the details. You only have to feel it. Visualize yourself waking up with joy, moving through your day with peace, surrounded by love, supported by abundance. This isn't fantasy. It's a powerful way to shape your reality. Because the mind doesn't know the difference between a thought you imagine and one that has already happened. It simply responds to what you focus on. What you think about, you bring about. So when you give your attention to joy, to success, to love, you begin to draw those things into your life. You become a magnet for the good you desire. The universe hears your feelings more than your words. It responds to your energy. So if you want more peace, feel peaceful now. If you want more love, feel loving now. If you want more prosperity, feel abundant now. You can do this by closing your eyes and seeing yourself already in that beautiful life. Feel how it would feel to be free, to be happy, to be whole. What would it feel like to have everything you need? What would it feel like to trust completely? Stay in that feeling. Let it fill you up. Let it remind you that you're not waiting on the world to change. You're becoming the change. You are shaping your experience with every thought, every word, every belief. Say to yourself, I see my highest life unfolding now. I am ready to receive it. Let this affirmation guide you each day. Use it when doubt creeps in. Use it when the path feels unclear. Because when you hold a vision of love, life begins to rise to meet it. You don't have to struggle or force things. Your only job is to align, to feel good inside, to believe that you are worthy of the life you dream of. This practice may feel new at first, but it's natural. You were born with imagination. You were born with the power to create. Somewhere along the way, the world may have taught you to be afraid, to play small. But today, you choose something different. Today, you choose to believe again. Keep your vision alive. Feed it with love. Speak it with faith. Feel it in your body. And trust that the universe is already working on your behalf. You are not alone in this. Life wants to support you. Life wants to give you what you're ready to receive. So stay open, stay grounded, and let your dreams come home to you. You've done something beautiful today. You've chosen yourself. You've taken time to love, to listen, to reconnect. That's not small, it's powerful. Healing doesn't happen in a rush. It happens in quiet moments like this, when you return to love. When you remind yourself that you matter, when you let go of what no longer serves you and step into the truth of who you are. There will be days when doubt returns, when fear whispers again. But now you have something stronger, awareness, a new voice inside that says, I am enough, I am growing, I am worthy. Let that voice lead you. Let it become your new inner truth. You are not the pain of your past. You are not the mistakes you've made. You are the love that rises, the light that shines, the soul that continues to show up, and that is something to be proud of. Say with me now, I am deeply loved. I am always supported. I walk forward in peace. Carry this with you today. Let it live in your thoughts, your choices, your actions, and know that no matter what comes, you have a solid place within yourself. A place of love, a place of strength, a place you can always return to. You are loved, you are guided, you are whole, and your life is unfolding in perfect time. Keep going, dear one. You are doing better than you think, and the best is yet to come.